As you can tell, she's trying to get out of working with Julie here stall that we're in right now. This is the stall that I feed her in, so she feels comfortable here. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I'm going to do with her. She's had a halter on before and a lead rope, and I've actually walked her around, but not on a continuous basis. And what I'm trying to get her used to is more human contact and not to run from me. So you're going to kind of see how she walks away from me and runs away from me at first. She's coming up behind me now sniffing. And I'm going to work with her and try to befriend her a little bit. Girl. Good girl. She's used to me giving her treats, so she will pretty much stand for me there. What I'm going to do is slowly introduce the halter and the lead rope that I've got hanging over here. I'm not going to try to put it on her. I'm just going to let her smell it, listen to it. I'm going to pet her on the head. Take a girl. She's still a little antsy. But not too bad. Now, watching for my own safety, she turned a little bit, trying to turn her butt towards me. I'm always aware of that she can kick out. So my safety always comes first. But she's not doing too bad. I've asked her to put her butt back around the other way, because I don't want to get kicked, and I always want to deal with her head. Easy girl, good girl. But she understands to not turn around on me. That's just her defense. I'm not really asking her to do a whole lot of anything other than just stand here with me and stay calm. And give her a few treats if she stays calm and she doesn't try to run. Good girl. What I'm trying to do is get her comfortable enough that I can come up to the side of her. Now I'm starting to pet her neck a little bit, stroke her neck. But I'm really not asking her to do anything. Good girl. Ask her to go back, take the pressure off. So when I want her to go back, I look at her hind end and I point at her hind end so she feels the pressure, and then I ask her to go back. Good girl. Easy. Easy. She didn't really take off on me there, so I don't want to apply very much pressure, and I don't have to raise my voice to her to get her to understand. Good girl. Give her a little bit of a treat. Good girl. I don't want her to think I'm catching her. Good girl. Good girl. I want her always facing me, and that's what I'm trying to get her to understand. Just little baby steps. I may not get this halter on her today. It may take me another couple days to do this. Girl. Good girl. It's just really connecting with her and letting her know that I'm not going to hurt her. Asking her to put her nose in. Pull her nose back out, that's fine. I'm just getting her used to it. She's had it on her before, so it's not like it's something unique to her, unusual. Easy. Easy. Very slow. Moving around a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to let her go. I'm not going to let her girl. I'm not going to let her think that. Good girl. Good girl. And then we just go right back and we ask her again. I don't always give her a treat. It just depends on what we're doing. She's not getting nervous because of the halter. She's getting nervous because I'm trying to go to the side of her. Easy. But she's stopping and still responding to me. So I give her a little treat. I ask her to come back around. You see there where she tried to buckle down a little bit? But you got to stay relaxed with them. You can't get excited. Good girl. Good girl. You just got to take your time with them. They've got to trust you. She doesn't seem to mind. Got the halter around. It's okay. I just want her to get used to it being on her. She can take her head out at any time. I'm not holding it there. I'm not trying to keep her confined. I'm always going to stay up on her shoulders. I'm not going to let her get her butt around to me. Easy. you notice, once again, I can't emphasize this enough, I'm not always giving her a treat as a reward. I'm sometimes just petting her and telling her, good girl. Getting her used to my touch, petting her on the neck, letting her know that I'm not going to trap her. And then I come back and I have her smell my halter again. No big deal. Another trick you can do is now I'm leaving the halter on and I'm asking her to take a treat out of my hand. But she's getting used to it, the halter. It's not foreign to her. Easy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You notice now that she's not trying to leave. Now that she's a little calmer, she's not trying to leave. I just take that halter off. I walk with her. I walk with her. She turns the butt. I move away a little bit and I ask her to back up. Good girl. Once again, keeping your safety in mind at all times. If you're nervous, she's going to be nervous. Good girl. Good girl. You notice she's letting me more and more be on the side of her now. And now, she tried the gate. She knows that's her way out. Another defense mechanism is to run, but I'm not letting her run. Good girl. Good girl. Let's try that. Good girl. Good girl. Licking and chewing, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but she's not eating anything. She's just licking and chewing, which means she's comfortable, but she still wants to run. Easy. So that's about all I'm going to do with her today. That's a good exercise for her today and for me. And now I'm going to release her and let her go back out with the herd. And tomorrow when I feed her, I'm going to come down and I'm going to do the same thing again. You can do these same simple techniques, but once again, keep your safety in mind and make sure that you understand the animal you're dealing with. You just can't go up to an animal that you just met and ask them to put a halter on if they haven't been handled very much by a human. This is not uncommon. You see how calm she is? She's listening to me. Her ears keep pointing to me when she hears my voice. She's not trying to run away from me. She gets a little more spooked when I try to put the halter on than anything. So we'll work with Julie more, and I'll post some more videos as we continue to work with her, but we're going to consider this day one of her individual training, and we'll give you little snippets as we go along. From Lusco Farms, please consider adopting instead of buying.